Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 4, I believe it is. It's only day 4, I'm already forgetting which days it is. But it is a new day. You can see I'm on the balcony, I'm up in my room, out the back of my house. Beautiful day, I should probably go to the beach or something. But I'll give the update, the intro to the video, and I've got a few things which I just need to sit and just focus for a couple of hours. Plan out everything that I'm going to do that was done yesterday in the implementation day. I've built out a cold email campaign. I've written it out. I've sent my first few ones. But holy, there was some guy there who is sending 900 emails a day to businesses. He runs his own agency, same thing as me. And he only has 2 clients less than 5K a month. All of the rest of his, got him. Aussie. But he's got heaps of clients. I don't know the exact number, but he only has 2 below 5K a month. I'm just playing they're playing a whole different game. So I just shifted everything. My whole mindset has completely shifted. My whole world has changed, and now I know the exact direction I'm moving in. So going to get cold email going, and I'll break into how it'll work in the video later today. The second part of this video, after I've planned out everything, I need to go into depth about my ICP. Who is my ideal customer or client profile that I'm going after? What are their frustrations, their pains, their challenges, their dream? What's their dream outcome? What are they wanting in life? Like, what is that truly? Which I realized yesterday when I was asked in front of the table, I didn't know it as well as I thought I did. It's a proper exercise. Sit down, understand it. Because if you are in business and you're going after whoever, you have an ideal customer, you need to understand that fully. What are their frustrations, their pains, their challenges? Where are they wanting to get to? What's stopping them? All of these different things. If you don't understand that, you can't speak to it and you can't effectively communicate. You want in your marketing, your advertising, whatever it is, in the content you put out, you need to be able to speak exactly to what they're experiencing, because it is the person who can correctly communicate their situation to them is who they will buy from and become a customer or client from. So that's what I'll do. I'll need to write out the ICP, start the cold email campaign. I need to buy a few domains, get a few more emails, do all of these things to sort of set it up. It costs money, but everything costs money. And it'll also bring a lot in. So I will actually update on the specifics of that in the video once I've got it done. On the software, I'll be using insane software for cold email, the systems, everything. I'm not going to obviously share the sensitive information that I can't, but I'm going to share as much as I can and just document it. Like, this is all just documenting. I don't know what I'm doing with all this. I said it a million times. I'll say it a million more times. Even when it looks like I do know what I'm doing, I will still have no clue, because you're always trying to get to that next level. And when you get to that next level, you don't know what you're doing. So currently, I'm no longer right at the beginning when I don't know what I'm doing in business, this and the other. I've got an idea, know how marketing works, know how to get people results, clients, run ads, do all of that stuff. But now I'm trying to get to the next level. I'm trying to get high ticket clients, get massive and properly scale and create a business. And like this series is getting to 1 million at 18. People are at uni at the moment. They're just drinking, partying, just focusing on uni. When can I hang out with friends, all this, that, and the other. And I'm just thinking about how I can get my financial goals, achieve the freedom I want to. But the problem with trying to achieve this freedom is you need to go through a period of not having much freedom to then have the freedom. But what I like about it is self-imposed restriction and not having complete freedom. Because if I had complete freedom, I wouldn't do any work. But I'm not in a position where I can afford to do that. So I restrict everything for myself so that I'm forced to sit down, get the work done, and actually do the things that'll help me achieve the goals that I want to. But I'll update later today. I woke up way too late, like 11 today, which is disgusting. It's ashamed of myself. But I stayed up really late because I had to film yesterday's video and had to do a bunch of things from yesterday, from the implementation, because it was a full day. I left at 6:30, got back after 7, so it was full on. It was proper. So I'll check back in at the end of the day, and anything else I have along the way, I'll talk about that with you guys. Document it. All right. So I've done a few things. One is I sent the proposal to the e-commerce consulting client. So we'll get that started within the next few days, which will be good. Got that sent over to them, that proposal. Then one other thing, I've been doing a few other things. I created a chat GPT bot, or a custom GPT trained on everything that we covered yesterday on the cold emails into that one GPT, so that I can ask it anything and it'll do it in exactly the way that I want it to, which will be extremely valuable. I'm going to test it out in a bit, and sort of refine it. And then the main thing I wanted to talk about was the importance of knowing your ICP, so your ideal client profile, customer profile. I mentioned it before when I was outside, but I want to go into it in a little bit more depth. It is so important and extremely valuable for you to understand who it is that you're going after. For cold email, for ads, anything in a business, if you don't know who you're talking to, you are never going to be able to effectively communicate to that person. You're never going to be understanding their wants, their needs, the challenges, the pains. And in that lack of understanding, they will sense that. They'll be like, okay, well, this guy, he doesn't get me, so why would I work with him? Why would I pay for my services? But I literally created, and I can show this here, because I'm not going to, well, you're not going to be able to see anything. You can hear my dog in the background. So for different businesses, this is one for all of the actual psychological challenges, pains, frustrations. Go into their psychology. Why? All right. Can you be quiet, please, mate? And then I went for another one. And then another one. So go into depth. All right. Hopefully you can't hear them too much. But fully understand the psychological reasons behind these. What are they going for? What is the psychology behind those pains, those frustrations, the challenges they face? All of it. Go into the depth. Use ChatGPT for it as well. It is so valuable for understanding a market, the way they think, feel, challenges. Go into Reddit forums, look online, most commonly asked questions, all of these different things, Facebook groups, whatever it is. Go into detail because you need to understand it. I didn't understand it properly. I still don't enough. So I just have to keep going over it, read it, understand it, to be able to actually effectively communicate to them. But I just wanted to come on here and say that. All right, final update of the day. It's currently 10 p.m. Still a few things I need to do. I need to figure out some keywords for Google Ads for some clients. But I'll just sort of wrap up. Didn't get to send any emails today. It was a lot of planning, understanding my ICP. I spoke quite heavily about that. Having a look and breaking down for the different businesses I'm going after, how I'm structuring sort of like a partnership model rather than an actual agency model. So there's a lot of figuring out to do around that. And honestly, it's just getting clear about what my next steps are, which I spent today doing, still need to do tomorrow. Every day from now on, I'm going to do what Hormozy says and spend the first 4 hours of my day just advertising the business to get more clients. Because frankly, I haven't been working anywhere near hard enough to get to the level that I want to get to. And I think that there are a lot of people out there who actually don't do anywhere near the amount of work that they need to do to get to where they want to go. If they actually want to do something or become really successful, create a business that does something awesome. So that's the plan. And I'm going to film a few TikToks, bit of an update about investing yourself, all this stuff. I just started that. Honestly, it's so difficult because you don't know what to talk about in these small snippets, because I just wanted to pick up camera, speak something. But for some reason, it just became like this bro motivation when I first filmed them. And I don't want to do that. I want to be a bit more insightful. And I want to properly document. So that's what I'm going to try and do now. And actually be more intentional with the videos. But it's all learning. The more volume you do, the better, the faster you learn what lane is the best for you, what gets you views, but what you like doing, all of these different things. So there's a few more things I want to do. Been listening to Alex Becker's ads YouTube channel, which is really good. Listen to it if you run ads or do anything with clients. But that's sort of the wrap up for today. All the things the only thing I was going to do, a bit of client work, get clear on the plan for tomorrow, get everything in order for cold email. And I said I'd mention the software as well. So it is Instantly.ai. Really good cold email software. You can get domains and email addresses set up. You can warm up emails. You can do everything. It's really good. If you're doing cold email or run an agency, whatever you do, use it. It's really, really, really good. And honestly, but there's so much I could go into with the cold email stuff. But first, I want to do it so that I can speak from experience rather than just what I've been told. So I'm not going to go spit all of this knowledge and stuff when I actually haven't done it myself. So I'm going to go and do it. And then I'll sort of document my findings, how it went, how many clients I got. I think it should be a little bit better than running ads simply because I can be more, not more targeted, but the quality of people responding to the messages should be better. So I want to get all that in check. And that's the sort of update for day 4. Some days there'll be a lot of progress, some days there won't be much, but it'll be a step-by-step journey. And if anyone's watching this now or coming back in the future, watching it all, it'll be really cool to see that process from day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. That first 30 days, probably not much progress, but then if you look to day 330, I expect it to be like sort of like this, and then up. So that'll be really interesting to sort of see that progress myself, even if no one else watches, just for me to look back on all of it. And the day by day forces me to think, all right, I need to get stuff properly done in regards to the business. But there's a few things I get distracted by, but I'll talk about distraction at a later date and how, probably tomorrow actually, because it's something I really need to address. I get quite distracted. But it's the end of day 4. I'll see you guys tomorrow.